All right, all right. So I want to do a sound check. Somehow, guys, I'm doing it. Doing guys, welcome. I have multiple platforms going live right now, and exciting, but also the technology, of course, is more when I am not on my decks and just doing one stream. No, we're gonna have multiple chats going on, multiple screens. We're gonna talk today about DigiFunnels, uh, uh, business building platform specifically designed for DJs by DJs. And so while I'm doing that, guys, I am actually checking everything. Okay, so today, welcome, and you guys are tuning in because we're going to show the exact process and step-by-step plan today to get a blueprint for building out booking funnel that automatically lands gigs, okay, and consistently. So while I'm doing this, guys, I do am delayed a little bit, and I am just checking if everything works. I don't see my sound. That's why. Hello, check 1, 2. Okay, so I want to make sure this is live. Already shared. Okay, guys. Hey, so I am at the same time. I am doing checking it out because I have no team here. It's early morning, and now we are going to make sure everything is operating, and I want to make sure that. Uh, oh yeah, it's lovely. All right. Now I also need to see, guys, what we all have. We have multiple lives with chats. All viewers. That is fun, guys, because you, as you know, as a DJ, it's never easy to do a live stream. Uh, 2026, guys, is going to be the live stream era, right? Live shopping is absolutely crushing it right now. Okay, and this is something what you should understand, that the more you are active and live, I mean, the more you get noticed and grab attention. And that can be not just by just playing music. You can also have a conversation with your fans, okay, and do a live Q&A at the end. All right, and that's exactly what I'm also going to do. So throughout this session, what we're going to do today is going to take roughly, what, 30, 45 minutes. Okay, I'm going to map out a very cool blueprint for an upcoming challenge that we're going to do for next week. I'm going to already tease you. So this is super excited what I'm about to do. And I'm going to do a live Q&A at the end of this session to answer your question. If this is about the sprint, if this is about the VIP pass of the sprint, if this is about the DigiFunnel software, because this pre-launch mode for an all-in-one DJ business building software, guys. And I'm so excited to officially launch it. I can see, I get just goosebumps because I have been working years on this, and especially the past year, I have been diving deep into developing it and making sure that every single detail a business needs is actually in the back end. So not your random fucking AI app. No, it is a full-blown platform, a literally one platform, one software you need to run your entire business. No more Frankensteining multiple softwares together and paying so much for multiple softwares. You just need one. So I'm super excited to show you this. We're gonna draw out on the whiteboard today. We're gonna have a whiteboard session, but at the same time, we are going to dive in to the software and to do the first phase of the building blocks of your DJ profile. Okay. Now with the attention span, guys, it is crazy short. And I'm gonna go in this for a moment. I do want to make sure everything here okay. Pins, can I also? Mm. So many cool options, guys. Okay, so that's excited, and we let's go start building. Okay, and I just okay. Now, guys, this is the first day, so the first time we do this on multiple platforms. Literally, guys, we are live on Twitch, we're live on Facebook, we are live inside the community. That's the most important one, guys. Inside the community is everything where it all happens. Okay, inside the community is where the growth series DJs are. Okay, this is my free community. Uh, where I'm literally showing you behind the scene and how I'm building out my DJ funnel empire. And now it's only available for free this year because I'm gonna ram it full. I'm gonna show you all the things that we can do and how much results you can get in return when you just take action. All right, now that's the whole point. And if you do that, you actually can get international bookings. You build a system once, the ones that I'm going to explain this week and next week, and you're done. You just drive traffic, and the promoters will come to you. Okay, so let's dive in. I think everything is running. We are on multiple platforms again. If you want to dive into the digital community, just go ahead and find it or comment. We will send you the secret access link. And again, it's free to join, guys. And inside, just take action. We have over 100 DJs already joined in the past 2 weeks alone when we launched it. And in today's session, we're gonna go over the sessions that we're going to do for the upcoming Monstrous DJ Growth Sprints. What is happening on 11th of November? So, okay, people, we are now live. Okay, man. So I'm really excited, DJs. That a big welcome to the day one of the Monstrous Live Lab, guys. So shout out to my Instagram live crew. I have what's up, what's up? I have the chat going on live. Now, guys, it's pretty tricky. We have multiple screens and things. So I am checking everything in between. Okay, I want to interact with you guys. For me, something very important. So in can can hear and can see what happening. I have my chats open, so sometimes I watching. Okay, I don't have my team here. All right, it is early morning here in Pattaya and in Thailand. I am chilling here, and today let's dive in. Okay, um, for those on YouTube uh, and on LinkedIn and in the community, Instagram, guys, crazy man. Glad to have you here for the full studio broadcast. Okay. Uh, so for the next 5 days, I'm not going to go all up here and just telling you on on how to build a booking machine. Okay. I'm going to show you the whole thing. Right. Now, we are building it live right here, and I'm going to give you the entire master blueprint. So it's simple like that, okay? So see, this right here is the official pre-launch of the DJ Funnels platform. So get comfortable and join and stick around because you will be blown away by the end of this live session. And again, guys, when you have a question you will get about the software, about the sprint, about the community, please drop them at the end of this session. I'm going to do a live Q&A, all right? And you've got front row seat, right? So this is the first time, first day on doing a live stream like this, which is exciting for me, but at the same time, I need to see again. Normally I have one screen, or if I speak on stage, I just know my thing. Here, I need to actually take notice because I want to do it. I want to respond, not my team who is in the back end remotely. So in the end, I have the control about the technology here, which is super interesting. So today is all about the foundation. Okay, so this is the part that the vast majority of DJs get wrong. All right, we will get into the artist versus the CEO mindset. Okay, and we call this the who, what, why, how framework. Okay, and we covered that in my previous series, and we also covering it a lot in my community, in my digital funnels community. Okay, now it's very important and that you understand this framework. Okay, so let me understand where we were. It's who, what, why, how framework. Now, if you don't know, you have to go to or my YouTube or inside my community. I have the free trainings all right there on how to understand this framework, because this framework you're going to use for the rest of your life. And you just tweak it based on the level of DJ you at. Okay, because combined they will be a part of a user selling proposition. Yeah, unique selling proposition. We call it also your your USP. Okay, USP, unique selling proposition. Okay, we also have a value proposition, which is included in your sales copy. Okay, now this is a part of the EPK. Now I covered this in my trainings also. Your EPK is trash. Okay, you just have a clickable link, and I covered this also. We went inside of multiple DJs that randomly came inside my world. Okay, and I just grabbed the first one, and the only problem, you know what I see, is cool. They have a link in their profile. Awesome. So what happens when I click that link? Man, shit, there are suddenly 10, 15 links to everywhere. YouTube, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Check out my latest mix. Now, these called conversion killer, and I call it a quick seller of death, right? You need to have a one link weapon, all right? Now, this is what we're going to cover today. And you're going to understand on between artist and a CEO. I'm going to crack open the DJ Funnel software and then construct the main elements, what I'm going to map out today, of your one link weapon. Okay, now this is going to be an hour version of it, but it's going to be exactly the same to do, and I'm doing it all live. Okay, guys, so really get comfortable. And obviously, and as promised, I'm going to do something really cool, because the big payoff for the real action takers today, I'm giving away a $47 VIP pass. Okay, this is early bird VIP pass, and you will get access to me at the end of this call. I'm going to give this away. Okay, and these are the VIP pass for my upcoming DJ Growth Sprint. Okay, and there you can get even a 30-day trial to software. All right. So I'm gonna always take a look at my notes so that I don't fade off. So yeah, if you want to the chance, right, to score this killer freebie, just type monstrous in the chat, okay, and then be sure to stick around to the Q&A, because that's the only way you can win, right? Because I'm gonna do this at the end. right? So if you're not registered for the 5 day sprint yet, guys, seriously, what are you thinking? The link is pinned in the comments on all platforms, and it's like you don't pay it because it's for free. Okay, come on, get your registered in right now, and you should not miss out on this. All right. All right. So let's get to it. Okay. So for my IG live, okay, what we have, I'm gonna go live on the whiteboard, guys, and for everybody on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and everything, no problem. Because you have this on a desktop mode, most likely you have it in landscape size. Now, for my homies on Instagram, and I have actually the other Instagram also. So you better shift to my YouTube because there is where you have full access to my whiteboard, and later also inside where I'm gonna dive into the software where you have much more better vision of what I do instead of watching it on so small. Maybe I don't know if you can try to make it as a landscape. I don't know. So please let me know if that also works. So okay. Uh, So you will still be able to hear, okay, what's going on, but the pro stream, right, on YouTube, there gets to watch, okay? So that's that. And the reason, okay, your link in bio isn't working, guys, is because you are thinking from an artist perspective, okay? And seeing an artist is like a product, okay? But a CEO is an entire brand. Okay, so this concept right here is the single most important mindset shift you will ever make. Okay, because if you have the artist, okay, the artist versus the CEO, okay, an artist waits around for gigs. Right? We have multiple cameras, so I'm gonna pay attention to all. Okay, um, so the artists wait around for the gigs to drop in their inbox, right? Or in their lap, right? They're just waiting. Sure, they do some outreach, but they're still waiting for a reply. You know, your constant struggle on going online and finding a gig, commenting on posts, seeing the promoters. Guys, it's all one big ass group. Okay, I can tell you that. They're just four big ass massive agencies that uh, are controlling the whole scene. Now, I talk about the level, yeah? So if you are a pro DJ, you will know this. If you are just getting started, you have to understand how in the top work and depending on where you grow. If you are a mid DJ, and I say mid DJ, if you're a professional DJ, you're already a couple of years in the scene, you already know that, okay, my next level is not just to bring a system, I am professional. I have a huge talent, but I have difficulties to run my business. I don't know how to run my business. I don't, and I'm not good in my marketing. And guys, trust me, I hear many DJs and I see them saying, "Oh, yeah, I don't know my marketing." What would you talk about? I already know. Fuck that shit, man. You don't know shit about the level, the difference of what kind of marketing you truly need. What very expensive agencies are executing for top headline ideas. Okay. Now, I have been doing this for over 2 decades, guys. I have been working very closely for agencies, helping them to build shit out on the back end because I was that marketing guy. Okay. I became obsessed about marketing and how we promote it. And I was walking around with a D40, following around outsiders when he was still rookie, who's a very, very dear friend of mine, and I have him in my head because we have a crazy Halloween, Silver Dome, Dark Raver, 35 years. Anyway, so that was really an understand of where you at right now. It matters, okay? They're a little bit different, but again, you have to think as a CEO. Okay. Um, so this is why the commodity, the artist, okay, those are the commodity. It's just another DJ in an ocean. We call it the red ocean. Okay, it's a bloody fucking pool. that you are in. And you need to stand out from that market, or you're an incredible act. That means you have a different talent that you implement into your performance, like singing or percussion, right? You see those standing out now. And or you're extremely active on content, right? So you're on all platforms, you're live, you're connecting with your fans. This is a big plus point. Or you go live, like live sessions. Okay. Now I can use names and things, but I'm not gonna go into that, right? Okay. So the CEO, okay, but the CEO, okay, they build systems. So systems, because we don't want to waste time anywhere. We don't want to do repetitive task, okay? Because it's going to waste our time that we can spend on something else, okay? And that's why agencies are taking care of your back end, right? The moment inquiry come in, there's an email traffic, then a proposal goes out, then there's an agreement, then they're going to write there need to be signed, both technical and hospitality, then there's an invoice that needs to be done. Now that is something what we're going to map out over the 5 days. It's the entire A to Z blueprint, okay? From the beginning of the moment you get an inquiry, to the down payment of the invoice before you even touch it, right? And this is what we do. We're going to automate this process, what you used to pay thousands of dollars for an agency to do, or duct taping multiple things together. I see some going off. All right, I see one fail to schedule stream at one destination. Okay, that's actually cool. We can. So one is going down in the community, and you get actually notified by this, which is interesting. All right, guys. So go back at it. Okay, so a CEO builds systems. Okay, and they're always hunting for opportunities. Okay, and the opportunities we let them bring to them. Okay, here you're doing outreach everywhere. We have them come to us. Right? Very important to understand this. So that's why they are the actual brand, only choice. Okay, so the sprint gives you like the mental password for making the shift from the left to the right. The whole point of what we're doing today, it's about clearing up your mindset in what are the right things to do. Okay, so the hard fact is that you can't build a page at all until your story is crystal clear in your mind. Now, I see 99% of the DJs make this exact mistake. They just go out there, they don't have the story ready, they don't have a proper biography written or by a professional copywriter, or guys, even with AI, you can get already a good outline. There's AI, not your flavor, your voice. Who is you truly? Okay, now this is, I hate seeing that. And then I say, okay, I do this to my mastermind clients and of course to top DJs. And this is how they grow. Their growth was significant because they understand the storytelling framework and how to position story using the unique selling proposition. Okay, so there is where we work on it. I thought, now I'm gonna do this all fucking for free. And why? Because I'm going to show it to you with this software that is now able to do it. So I can give you all the strategies and everything that I hold it back because now how it works in our software. Okay, so applying the who, what, why, how framework is the easiest way to do that. Okay, so who are you? Who are you? Okay, that's your brand. Okay, so what do you do? Okay, now you need to understand the frame. Okay, because these can change depending on who you are talking to. Is it your promoter or is it all your fans? Today we're going to build the promoter for the booking funnel. Okay, now what do is your service, right? That is your service. and why do you do it? Okay, so that is your mission, what connects with people. Okay, and how do you do it? How you do it is the differentiator, and what makes you truly unique. The definition, you know. So this defining information, guys, is what you're going to feed into your machine in blocks. Okay, and these building blocks is where it all starts. Okay, so we have your who, what, why, how now written out. If you are following my sessions, you have this already written out. Okay, and now time, this is a version that you did. This is to send with some pictures and a thing in one EPK PDF, right? What is the old way of doing things? Now a promoter, guys, their attention span at this moment on mobile is one. Wait, now I'm gonna say it differently. The scientifically proven at this moment, the attention span of a human being is 8 seconds, guys. 8 seconds only. Now, guys, and this is on desktop, all right? Now, I already spoiled it, but a busy promoter on his mobile, okay? You know how much time they have? What is the scientifically proven attention span rate? It is 1.7 seconds, okay? That means if you don't the attention of the promoter in like that, you will lose out, okay? And this is why persuasive copy is existing for over 3 decades already. Already in a newspaper, what do you, the first thing what you see, it's a massive headline, right? If you don't work with headlines, you don't know your marketing, right? If you don't know, I need a headline, I need a sub-headline, I need a body copy a little bit, and I need a call to action. If you don't know that even exists, you don't know your marketing yet, okay? You have nothing to do with advertising or the media. Now, if you already know that, congrats, because you already halfway there to understanding on why you should have that, okay? Now, this obviously goes very deep. There are multiple reasons, but it have to grab attention, okay? If you don't grab them by the first headline, they will not read more. That is why a link in bio is losing you gigs. Because what do you really think? A promoter comes in your world and say, whoa, this looks interesting. Let me check him out. And they click a link, come 10 clicks, 10 links. Say, I'm a promoter for over 20 years. So 20 fucking. I do that, especially in the last years. I skim, okay? Like any other promoter that I know, and I know many, trust me. So when I was working for the DJ Mag Asian and doing my event business here in Asia alone, only 10 years, and in Holland also 10. So all promoters have something similar, okay? There's a difference a little bit between a club promoter and of course a festival promoter or a corporate event. But would you be really sit down and going to spend time valuable? Oh, there we go. One second, guys. I need to see there's a technical aspect. And this is how it goes, right? It's a little bit fun, though, because you can see what I'm doing at the moment, which is cool. Oh, I do have a. All right, awesome. Let me change this also. Okay. Mm. All right, boom. We are already in a little bit. I needed to double check a little bit. So, guys, I'm gonna fly a little bit over it, okay? Because now I'm also checking the technology. Today is the first day, Monday, start of the week. It's gonna be Sunday night for you guys tuning in from the US. I have many in the US, I see. So it's exciting. Um, so who, what, why, how? Okay. Now this is important because I want to know that you understand the skeleton, okay? Because this is the building blocks of what we're using when we're actually building our page. Now, I'm not gonna just give you from, hey, this is the page in the template. I want that you understand the building blocks of building a page because it's not rocket science, guys. Yes, you can build with AI a beautiful website now, but what happens in the back end? You still need to host it. You still need to have a cloud to host it. You still need to have the server with your domain. You still need to have your email integrated and the CRM. You know, they all show you, oh, it's an AI in 5 minutes. You have a beautiful website. Yeah, great, it's there, but what does it do? They're not teaching you that. They're only selling you the actual website, but they don't train you whatsoever in what is happening in the back end. Okay, we call this the back end. Okay, and this is back end and follow up. Okay, follow up, because the money is in the follow up. Okay, and the back end, there's where it happened, because you have to have conversions, guys. If you just set up something and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you are losing out so much money and time because you do something what is not going to work in this era. Okay, it goes so fast with this attention span, it's crazy. So right? The promoter give you like this 1.7 seconds. Now the goal is to grab here at the headline in this skeleton, okay? So I'm gonna have the building blocks as well. So you grab the attention, and why? The whole reason, and any proper marketer will say you this, is to keep the person that lands on your page long enough to find everything about you, and in the end, ultimately click the book me now button. That's it. There's one and one goal only. There's not 1,000 things to do and 12 different kind of links. There is zero link. Everything is embedded. I don't want that because in here I can track them. Okay, my own data. I put the Facebook tracking, I put my Google Analytics, I put all these tracking and tags inside so that I exactly know how long they are. I can use heat map, I can know where they hovering, I can know where they click. That, my friends, guys, is when you know your marketing, okay? The basis, okay? So we do the skeleton and we doing that based on sections, okay? So it's very easy. I'm gonna go over that in a second. The outline is a section. So we have the sections of the page, what you see, what you life, whenever you see the next website, how to deconstruct it. And we call this the hacking, okay? Uh, Funnel hacking. So you can just grab the, okay, I can build that, bum, 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 bum. Now, guys, when you got that kind of power and skill, it's a lot more fun to do business, okay? Because you can walk into any venue and actually sell this, okay? Headline, possible. So this is going to be your USP, okay? So this is going to be your value proposition, okay? Unique selling proposition, where we have a simple, the subheadline, subline, body, play. Okay. Now here, obviously very big for you to can see. We're gonna have an image now or a video. Now, if you are a pro DJ, I highly recommend a video, a teaser of a quick cut, very quick cut with this voiceover and the right music, maybe from your own production. And there, that is the teaser. So if this promotes, you have him. They have the headline. You have them in. They want to watch this video, and if you hook them, then you can go and push them to the next. Now here, you can every time add 5 or 10 seconds from the promoter's time with specific benefit-driven copy that is secretly selling you. Okay. Now, so here we have your what. Okay. Now that goes inside. There becomes together becomes your user selling proposition. Okay, so then we have a the proof. Okay, so here we have the proof. Now a lot of DJs they forget about this one. What if you are still an amateur or starting in the early phases? Now, guys, your proof is actually how we look as a promoter very quickly. Because if you don't give me this or an image that is not good enough, okay? If you're normal, you don't have a proper video, guys, just put a proper press picture, okay? Don't lousy picture from your phone. No, have a proper picture. If you don't, get a friend who have a camera. I'm sure you can get okay done. Even for in front of a trans of one color background, guys, with AI now you can make it a little bit better. You can remove the background. You can put yourself in anywhere. Yeah, as long as you have a proper picture or the video, okay, for the pros, to grab it and show. If you show my last session, you saw what I did with the show button. It's 30 seconds. But you see my performance. You see that I'm in front of 10,000 people, and you see I'm literally performing with WWW, right? Now I did this dozens of times with WeWag, Marshmallow, Yellow Claw, and I have all this footage, all these assets that I will be pushing out as an ad to pull in people. You understand? This is how we are running ads, which we come at the end of these 5 days. Now, proof, guys, proof, very important. As seen on, if you're in the media, on the TV or in the news, whatever, you put there, seen on or performed with legends in the industry, such as, right? And you put all the top DJs that you have performed with, okay? Now, if you are on this level, right, we have a ladder, and I think it's like out of my head, there are 7 levels of a DJ, okay? Now, where, of course, the flag, where you fucking put your flag on the top, of course, this is the elite, okay? This is the 1% of DJs only, okay, that are going to achieve that. Last 20 years, okay? If you don't know what you're doing and you need help, and if you're starting from scratch, like we did 20 years ago, because my good friends that were starting from scratch, they all, not all, but the majority is now headliner DJs. Now, guys, you talk about 15, 20 years. And because they got it and we are business related and we did it together, we supported each other, right? And this is in Holland a big thing. Are there blood-sucking sharks? Sure, always. And it is only that on the higher level. And this is why you need to create your own blue ocean. Okay, and it's exactly what I'm going to teach you every single day inside my community is you create your own expertise. Okay, so proof, very, very, very important. Put there something, you know, some of the venues, top venues, some of the top clubs you have performed with is also okay, so that the promoter sees, ah, I know this one, and he goes to the next one. It's a skimmable process. Okay, you must understand. There's seconds. Don't make it too long. Um, so then we have the trust building, right? So here we have a two-column row. So this is a one-column row. The green one is a section. Blue one, we call it a row. Okay, I'm going to show this in a moment. And there we're going to have a two-row column. And this is going to let you understand your why. Okay? And this is your different why in earth they should book you. Yeah. Right. So this is your why, right? Here we have then already in CTA, the second CTA button, right, underneath this. Right? There's a multiple framework, but this is the section layer reading level of what we're talking about. Okay. Now here, this is more. This is it, guys. That is the part that you have to do for the normals, for the normal DJs that don't have anything yet. Now for the pros, there's a different, little bit different because you're gonna add to it, okay? Because you have highlights, okay? We're gonna have videos, okay? We have mostly 2 or 3 videos next to each other, and I'm gonna show you in a moment. And we have highlights on how many countries you have performed, right? It is overproof. It is the build up of the authority and credibility, okay? Now, when the promoters see that first, he's hooked. But if he wants to find out more, at the bottom, there's much more. And not just that, guys. There are your key achievements, right, from your highlights. There are videos. You can put a media collaboration, okay? That depends. Media collab. We also put this on for some influencer DJs. We put a media collaboration. This is with all their magazines and a button that goes to a different page with an application for the media. Okay, this is how to have an extra side hustle. If you are smart and you know how to become an influencer, or you're already a model, utilize that. Okay, and then mostly we have the outro. Okay, so this is then a re-emphasize on how to book me. Okay, which is again a CTA. Now, guys, I hope you guys are super excited about this. So let's dive into the software and building this skeleton out today. So if you have any questions already, guys, just drop it in the chat and I'm going to cover it later. Um, so let's do it. Give me a one moment that I'm going to hook up. All right, guys. So let's jump into something more exciting. So I'm gonna pull a little bit that here. I'm going to grab this. So fun. Multiple cameras. Okay. I was oh, this already got live again, guys. Now I was actually planning that overlay was a little bit longer. So let's jump in. I want to know if this is all good to go. All right, boom. And the cool part is, guys, I can create layers from this, which is exciting. Now, I hope you guys have a proper vision. Let me do a little bit bigger, or maybe just full screen. Yeah, all right. So now we are actually building something cool out for Jerry Berry, who is Myanmar's now really the club star, went massive following, and we're actually building out something for her. This is the building blocks, as you can see, guys. So I'm going to do this from scratch. I'm going to show you exactly on the level, right? Now, this is just one that we did. And in the next session tomorrow, I'm going to dive a little bit deeper on this. As you can see, this section, this is not finished yet. There are some highlights. This is who is Jerry for fans, okay? So this is a fan funnel. This is how is a combination of fan and book me, okay? So this is a neutral page, okay, where you can see this all the video. Check out our extraordinary talent, features in the media, already have staged over 35 countries. So these are the building blocks. You see that? Vote for me. So this is a fan. And when they click, then they go to the booking funnel, okay? Where is the actual application happening, right? So let me just dive into the software and show you a little bit around. So we have many features, guys, and I'm not going to overwhelm you whatsoever with anything. We're just going to start from scratch, so uh, DJ funnel. Okay, so we're going to create one from scratch. Okay, so that on this is real, and you can do this by yourself. Okay, name step. Okay, we call this then the sales page. Okay, don't worry about the path yet. Now, everything is connected to your domain, obviously. Yeah, so we're gonna help you by setting this up. If you decide to have a VIP access to the sprint, you can actually I give you a 30-day free trial because I give action takers um, always a reward, right? So what you see, so what you have just seen, let me, so for the next 10, 15 minutes, I'm sharing my screen, okay? So it's live on YouTube, guys. And if you are on your mobile, please move to YouTube because you can have a better vision. Um, so because I'm gonna build this from scratch, okay? Because I'm showing you the internal gears of the DigiFunnels platform. And if you want to follow along and view my screen, you better click the link in the bio and jump onto the YouTube stream, okay? YouTube.com at ridiculous uh, marketing, ridiculous DJ marketing, um, ridiculous marketing. I think so. You can see it there, right? All right, so go ahead and do that right now. So you are in, or just yeah, kick back and groove. Okay, so now we got a blank page inside the DigiFunnels Builder. Okay, and what are we going to do? I'm gonna mix this one screen. Oh, so many screens. We're gonna just have a blank screen. Okay, use existing. No, we start from blank. Right now, obviously, we're gonna have a lot of templates for you guys, but I want to make sure that uh, you know how to build it. Okay, so we always have sections first. Okay, we started with a full width. We're gonna quickly just build the skeleton. Okay, and then tomorrow we're gonna dive in really deep on actually building it completely out. Right, so super excited. Um, so as the promoter, give you only a few seconds, right? 1.7 seconds on their mobile. Okay, then we're gonna add a column, and here we're gonna just build the skeleton first. Okay, this is the headline. Now immediately we're gonna add another section. Now you can also duplicate it here very easily. And the cool part is, guys, I can shift however I want. I can move the sections. I can drag my elements. I can drag the row, right? For example, I can drag the row down. I can also use the arrows to go up or down. Now, it's a drag and drop easy, guys. We make the user interface so easy for you to build it, okay? So we need a strong hero section, okay? So this is where we're having the headline, we're having a sub-headline, okay? We're having the paragraph, right? What we call the body copy, and then we're going to have the button. Okay, now all elements are again, green is section, blue is row, where you can have multiple rows, and then we have column is purple. These are the columns, okay, from the row. I mean multiple columns row, and then you have the elements, which is orange. Okay, this never ever change. This will always be the same in every single building platform you have out there, from all the way from WordPress to whatever builder you're using. If you don't know this yet, okay. Um, so that so what I do here is I can drag it in, but I want to show you how that easily can go. I can just duplicate it. Normally, what you're doing, what we skeleton is deciding on your font, right? You should already have your font. You can change this all here on the site. You can do all uppercase. You can all do the spacing. You can do the boldness. We make it very, very detailed. Now here you can even choose custom font. Now I like Roboto. I like mostly Poppins for my headline. Okay, because as you can see, it really pops out, right? And get noticed. Get my in here, right? And then you can just find. So here, I can just drag it to here, and this is the proof. Oh, and I click here back. Performed on stages with, for example, right? And then underneath, here's the cool part, right? Where we're gonna go is how many you can put. I will never put more as 5. So let's do just 4, okay? This is just to understand what, okay? These are then the logos, okay? Now, don't mind about this. I'm gonna quickly make it a slightly different color so you know that that is just a little bit different, okay? So now these sections are individual editable, okay? So obviously we're gonna have it dragged out. If you have the previous session, we actually draw this out much more in detail, okay? If you saw a previous session, and now we're just building it out, okay? The skeleton. Now we're gonna go have, then we have the hero section, we have the proof section, then we have the 2-column row, okay? Where I'm gonna create this in a new section. Okay, duplicate this, and then I'm simply going to remove this. Okay, so this is performed on stages. Here we're gonna have your why. Okay, so here's got the why part of your story. Okay, and here you're gonna have a two-column row. It's gonna be and where one is going to be a sub-headline because you have a short introduction. Okay, and then we have a paragraph where you have your why. Okay, because if they just come from logo, don't understand, guys. We can have a mobile version optimization can go from here. Yeah, but what I mostly do is like the majority actually now of the guys, everybody building mobile first because 99% of the people are on mobile. Okay, they're quick, quick, quick. So you can do that as well. I love to do the desktop version first and then do the mobile version. This is just because it's in me for a long time. You know? Why part of your story? Okay, and then here we're gonna have, of course, an image from you, a proper image that we can put. Okay, and that is going to be your why. Okay, now and underneath this, you're gonna have your action button, what we call to action, right? It's a CTA. Let me get this at the bottom. We already moved it up. We already moved it up. Okay, here's the button. You can do everything with the button what you want. We have a whole style scape for it. We can do a border, no border, thick border, all kinds of colors. Now, depending on your actual color theme, your brand standard color palette, right? Your visualization. We call it also a style scape. What we draw out yesterday or the day before, and um, that's it. Now here we're going to do the exact same before the pages, and here we actually have a big title. We have a subline. Now here you can do two things. One, I'm going to do this as duplication. So one, you can do it like this, or you can do the video how I told you to do. So here you have the video underneath the subheadline or underneath the paragraph. I'm going to show you how that will look like. And then we have the button. Okay? Because this is the only thing they want. Headline, subheadline, paragraph. This is your remember your who and your what. And then we have your short body copy, right? And then we have the call to action after the teaser because they're excited. They want to immediately book you. That's the first call to action. And you see that, guys? Now, this is also something worth mentioning above the fold. Okay, if I go into this live, okay, and I'm gonna show you. If I'm going to go in this live, we call this above the fold. Now I see the majority of the, and I talk easily over 90% of the DJs. They have just a small menu here and have a huge picture here. Nothing, no headline, no copy, no call to action. Now we call this above the fold. Above the fold means that is the first thing what pops up on the screen without scrolling. Okay, now there's where you need to grab attention, not to scroll down and then grab attention from your first paragraph. Hey, I'm DJ, blah, blah, blah. Well, this is my story. No, you do immediately. And you see how quickly I did this, guys. Out here, if I just have copied the thing, we have it already there. Now, and that is actually it. Okay, so this is the booking part where the payoff happens. Now, the open loop to the DJ, to the promoter, okay, that gives them the trigger. If they don't trigger the first time, they come to the second part, right? They move this section. Now at the bottom, we're gonna add more. This is an advanced. I will do this in the end of this week and during the sprint. I'm gonna dive deep. And actually, that's it, guys. So it's just in just what 10 minutes, I building out the skeleton from um, from all of this. Okay, from a pro funnel, I'm just built the entire thing for you. It's clean, it's nicely structured, and tomorrow at the same time, we come back live um, to add the entire skin, right? And this is the layers, the design, and some images. Okay, so that is where we populate this entire page with your stuff, right? And you're going to see this beautifully creature really starting to come to life. Okay. Now, what you just seen, guys, is just the first part of 1 day of the 5 day sprint. But this live build, guys, is just the warm up. We will go much deeper in this during the sprint in the main event. Okay. Now that means we're building this part alongside. See, I had to change that. You see, that's why you need a. So that means, guys, so we're building this entire part out along with the lead magnet, the automation, the entire machine, right? The proposals, the contract, the entire flow in the back end. Now, normally when you put this button, you have a pop-up, okay, where you put your email form. Okay, you can also, by the way, I wanna show you this. What you also can do is create it immediately the form. Okay, and then here you can click and then you can build and use a form. Let me just grab one of a community. And then you can see, guys, first name, email address, yes, book me now. Now this is immediately where you grab their email address. Okay, now often I do this with a pop-up. So the pop-up will pop up. You can open up pop-up here. How they will look like, it just opens up a pop-up and there's this form inside. Okay, so that's basically it. Um, so, so that's literally the entire machine what I'm going to build entirely from inside the DJ Funnels platform. So let me stress, guys, that this sprint is absolutely free, and you will receive this entire blueprint in detail, and the link is right here in the description. Okay, I'm gonna drop it real quick. Uh, I'm not sure if that all comes in. All right. So I dropped this thing in the comments, and I hope it's gonna be everywhere because now I see my We Are For You production company is actually posting this. Guys, we have been going on for almost an hour. Well, we are in an hour. Wow, amazing, guys. So for everybody joining, super appreciate it for you joining and tuning in. Um, Okay. So the link is right there in the chat. Okay. It's in the description. I also drop it. It's in my bio. Everywhere you'll find it. If you don't get find it, just send me a message. Okay. Um, and if you are really a DJ, guys, who's really serious about your career, you should really seriously need to be here. Okay. Because this is just a pre-launch for the DJ Funnels platform, and it's your way to get through the main doors. Right? Now, for those of you who want the large pizza, okay, with everything in it, okay, I have a $47 VIP upgrade. It's right there after you register for free, and it's there on the table, okay? And it gets you 30 DJ software trial, like a test drive, guys. So you can literally build this with me during my upcoming sprints in those 5 days. Okay, you get all my templates. You get the funnel template. You get the proposals. You get the contracts, the tech writer, the event contracts, you get the invoice templates, you get the hospitality writer, like every single business essential thing you need. I built already for many, many headliner DJs, and I have all the top converting one, and I reformatted into the new era, and you can just plug and play your information inside, just to save you time. Now that alone, guys, is crazy value. All right. Now, normally this is for my masterminders or for my mentorship students, but I'm gonna give it to you just in the VIP package to incentivize you, and motivate you to join as a VIP. And just the stack alone, guys, is going to cost you normally 1,000, right? The VIP is the trial 30-day file is also absolutely free, right? You get it from me for free. I don't want to charge you anything for it. Now, normally it's unlimited access, guys. Normally we charge $297 a month for this package because it's a pro level. It's unlimited access for everything you need as a DJ, and I'm going to give it to you free for 30 days. And I want that you build it with me, okay? So think of this entire thing of a high performance experience in handprint. Okay, you get Q&A from me every day after the event. We do a live Q&A, and we're gonna go dive deep in where you're stuck or what you need help with. My entire team is there. My copywriter, my head of copy. I have my designer there. I am there. So we're gonna strategize. We're gonna map it all out to make sure you're ready for the next day because it's going to be fast. Okay, we are building out. We just have 60 to 90 minutes, and for the VIPs, it just stops there for a moment. For all the free people, right, it stops completely there. But the VIP get a short break, and then we're gonna dive in 1 more hour into a live coaching session with me, where we literally can ask any question you want. We already have a couple of people already signed up for the VIP. It's gonna be so much fun to do this. So, questions. If I have a look at the questions that I've seen rolling in, uh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so what we all get for the VIP. Yeah, so the time of the training. Okay, so the time of the training is 8 a.m. It's gonna be the same time as that it starts today. It's 8 a.m. Bangkok time. Okay, that's GMT +7 time zone. So it's Bangkok time zone. At the moment, I am in Thailand. So we're gonna be live from out there. So that's the thing. The VIP pass. Uh, do I get the recordings? Yes, you do get recordings. I give you access for 14 days. So you get limited access to the recordings. And why? You might ask, uh, because I want to take action. If you don't have the balls to, after the event, you're not so excited to build it out in the next couple of days, and you don't believe yet, or you're not there yet, then it's just done, right? This is real action taken. I give you just 14 days. It's okay, right? I understand you need a little bit of time. I go back and forth. It's all new. It's going to be overwhelming. I was there in that same position, okay? But I only have 14 days. And then I'm there, right? Then the cool part is, guys, if I am stuck. Okay, so here's another question. Like, if I am stuck, um, am I alone for it? No, you're not alone. We are there. Okay, so we are there after every single day, the live sessions. We are there with a 1 hour Q&A. When you are stuck, we literally dive into your funnel on screen share, and we're gonna share it with the group and see where are you stuck, okay? And after 30 days, to make it a no-brainer deal, I do a 30-day encore session, okay? And this is more a implementation session, okay? This is an accountability session. This is called a momentum event, where after 30 days, you have been building this out, and you had 14 days to watch the replay, and you are building it out, and you have your contract in the templates, you fine-tune that. Yes, it's going to take you a few days, but after 30 days, you have it up and running and you want to tweak something, and then you list out all your questions, and we're going to tackle them all. I'm going to have a hot seat where I'm going to grab the biggest action taker, and I'm literally going to help you build the rest of your funnel, right? So these alone, that is already a mind-blowing value, guys. So do we have another one? All right, guys. 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. Session's gonna be 60 to 90 minutes, an hour, an hour to 90 minutes every day, starting from November 11, 8 a.m. GMT plus 7, guys. And if you have interest, just sign up for a free account or take the $4 to $7 upgrade. I'm checking the final question. That one is not really related. Um, so awesome, guys. Well, I'm super excited you're all here, and I think I need to announce the winner. And there are a few of them live. I mean, not everybody is there to answer question yet, guys. Tomorrow we are live again here, where we go deep into building this particular part of the funnel, and we're gonna make it nice. Yeah. We're gonna add the scheme. We're gonna help the fonts. We're gonna do all the call to action buttons, the form. We're gonna dive deep in how to utilize the software, and then I'm gonna also show a lot more cool surprises what I have for you guys in. So tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m., 8:15 a.m. We're going to start with a live series. If you have a question, please drop them in the comments. Send me a message, tag me so that I can cover them the next day. Guys, I hope you are excited for next day and go sign up for the sprint if you didn't have yet. And the winner, let me pick the winner have most action. I think that's going to be the A. We're gonna start an A, Anamika. All right, Anamika. So congratulations. We're gonna give you a VIP access to this cool event. Tuning in from India. Awesome, guys. I have people from all over the world. Uh, which is so excited for me. I'm very honored. I appreciate you all. Kapung Krab. See you guys tomorrow. I'm going to reach out to the winner. And tomorrow you can win also a VIP pass, guys. If you take action, you give me some questions, and you be here till the end, and I see you there, and you are absorbing all of this information, you are getting a VIP pass. See you guys all. All right, so let me do this last part one more time. You see, I need to really have this. All right, guys. So if you did not sign up yet for the 5-day DJ Growth Sprint, go do this right now, okay? The VIP pass will be given away again tomorrow, okay? And inside my DJ Funnels community, guys, if you're not there yet, everything is happening there. The hype, the threads, the people are taking action inside, and I am rewarding the action takers because I want that you take action. And I'm going to reward you. We have giveaways. We have the software giveaways. We have the VIP passes giveaways. We have so much more stuff. A written biography by a professional copywriter. Now that alone, guys, you talk about hundreds of dollars of value, thousands of dollars in prizes. So I'm super excited, guys. Thank you, Kapung Krab, and I see you guys all tomorrow.